Well, guys, it is Wednesday. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. Not really Wednesday morning. Day number 6 of the little fair out here in Florida. Fair doesn't open till 5, so I'm gonna go ahead and go visit one of these used video game stores that I really like. Hi there. Not yet. I'm just looking around. Well, I probably should have known better than to go in there. They got me. They got me. I ended up spending about, full disclosure, I spent about 60 bucks. This is an expensive hobby at times. But, let me show you what I got. First off, I got The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy for the PlayStation 2. And even though this is a licensed title based on a cartoon on Cartoon Network, it's still a pretty good little beat 'em up. It was made for a lot of different platforms, including the Wii and the GameCube. And this is the version that came with the bonus DVD. This is in really good condition with the manual. And so I paid $12 for this. I know it comes cheaper if you get just the game, but I've been looking for this, and it was nice to find one in this good a condition. And then I got this obscure. I don't normally go for survival horror games. Horror is not normally my thing. But after looking up some reviews on this, a lot of people are saying that it's based more on the campy, gore-fest, kind of funny horror movies from the 80s. And I only paid $10 for it. It usually goes for a lot more than that. I think they hadn't looked up the price in a while to know exactly what they had. And I think it'll be fun to play. So I went ahead and got that one. And then I got this one, Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. I think this is based on the novel The Nine Little Indians. And I'm sure they're probably going to have to separate from the novel a little bit and change things up because everybody's read that novel. So this is the first time I'd seen this for the Nintendo Wii. I think it's probably a port of a PC game, if I'm not mistaken. But I really want to play this, partly because I'm a big fan of the novel. I like the mystery. And then I got this compilation, 3 Worms games, redone in HD for the Xbox 360. And well, I mean, I like these remakes or HD updates to old classic games. I say classic, these are from the PlayStation 2 era. But I really like it when they re-release them in compilations like this. It's a good deal. I only paid $5 for all 3 of these. I would have paid $5 if I bought a single one of these on the original PlayStation. So, good find there. Smash Drive is kind of like if you took Crazy Taxi and you really amped it up. I mean, you are running people off the road, you're running through buildings, you're just going crazy with this thing. I looked up some of the gameplay footage, and it was Crazy Taxi on steroids, easiest way to put it. And then I got this one for the PlayStation 2, Front Mission 4. This is a turn-based strategy game based around giant robots, I should say, Mech Warriors. When I looked it up online, it usually goes for about $20. They had it in there for $5, so, and it's got positive reviews. I'm not usually going for turn-based strategy games, but when you see a deal like this, you gotta get it. Okay, and then I got Kingsfield. And this is a first-person perspective action RPG that is a predecessor to, I think, the Dark Souls series. Looking up some of the gameplay footage, it looks very bleak and kind of difficult. But again, this is another one they were selling for $5 when it normally goes for about $20. And I kind of wanted to play it. After looking at some of the footage, there's a lot of different things that you can do with your character, outfitting them with different stuff, a lot of collecting to do, a lot of exploring, and I think I'm going to have fun with this one, so I went ahead and got this one too. And last but not least, I got a Super Nintendo game. Now, I don't collect Super Nintendo very much anymore because I've gotten all the commons, and the ones that I don't have are up around the $50, $60 range. And I've seen how cheap they are and how easy they are to get emulators for. So my days as a Super Nintendo collector are pretty much done. But today, I actually found one that I wanted. It was in good condition and still reasonably priced. So I got me a Super Nintendo game, and that Super Nintendo game is Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. I've seen a lot of footage of this. Everybody that's played it loves it. Nobody totally understands exactly why Donald Duck is dressed up like a ninja in this, and I don't think it's ever been explained. But it's a really, really good game. And I only spent $15 on it. For Super Nintendo, that's pretty good. So there you go. That's all the ones that I got. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there that are probably thinking, Ashley, when are you ever going to play these games? How many video games does the one person need? You just spent $60 on this. And I totally understand, and I kind of agree with you. But at the same time, you got to understand that this is my hobby. And hobbies, for a lot of different kinds of hobbies, they're very expensive. There's some people that go paintball shooting, and every time you get your CO2 tank refilled and buy a bunch of ammo and get out there and spend your full Saturday on it, you've spent a lot more than $60 by the end of it. If you have a little prop plane that you fly, and you've got to buy aviation fuel for it, and you're going to spend $100 on a Saturday for that. If you golf, you've got to get your tee time. If you go fishing, you want to buy the newest rod and reel and get the latest and best fishing lures. When you care about something and it's your hobby and it's something that you like, you know what? You're going to spend some money on it. And this is that thing for me. Maybe I won't ever get to every single one of these games. Chances are I probably won't. But the thrill of the hunt and the collecting of it is the fun that I'm having. That's part of the fun. Of course, when I'm able to set up my man cave and put everything up alphabetically and see it all there nice and organized and have it at a moment's notice, I can just grab one off the shelf and put it in and have fun with it anytime that I want. That is part of the reward too. And I'm not the only one that is obsessed with this kind of stuff. If you look on YouTube and just type in Game Room Tours on YouTube, and you'll see there's a lot of people like me that really likes this kind of stuff. And so I hope that you guys will understand when I'm out here and I do this and I spend all this money on it. That's why.